For some reason, I hear it twice. Feedback, you hear me twice.
Are you logged in on a phone and a computer, or just one or the other?
Nah, I'm just on the computer.
Because it also says you're muted, and you are clearly not, because we hear you.
Yeah, I'm my icon in front of me. I'm not muted. Must be on here twice somehow.
Kevin, are you seeing anything? I know you're running the meeting from your office. Do you see Tony listed twice?
I think so. Up here, I'll see if I can mute him here.
Two windows open at the same time.
Try that, Tony.
Oh, no. Huh?
Kevin Schuler, can you terminate one of his sessions?
Kevin the Terminator.
Bill, can you tell me how I would terminate him?
You should be able to right-click and there's an expel on his
okay.
session.
Expel. All right, Tony, we'll see what happens here.
Okay, in front of me, I'm muted. How's that?
I think it works.
Okay, can everybody hear me?
We don't see your picture anymore.
Good.
That's not a problem. Keep it rolling, Tony.
But your picture's gone.
As long as you could hear me, do you want me to roll?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay, I'd like to call to order the June 8th meeting of the Administration Committee at 6:19. Ms. Sirianni, could you please read the roll?
Yes. Legislator Nemi.
Here.
Legislator Collins.
Here.
Legislator Bratt.
Here.
Legislator Godfrey.
Here.
Legislator Syracuse.
Here.
Legislator Grozio.
Here.
Legislator Virtuoso.
Here.
Thank you. For approval of the May 4th meeting, I have a motion by Legislator Bratt, second by Legislator Virtuoso. All in favor?
Aye.
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 The minutes are approved, and we'll go into the Sheriff's Office. Sheriff Phillips.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We have one resolution on, and it's an extension of our agreement with Star Point School District for our school resource officer.
Motion by Legislator Godfrey, second by Legislator Collins on the question. Roll call vote, please.
Legislator Nemi.
Yes.
Legislator Collins.
Yes.
Legislator Bratt.
Yes.
Legislator Godfrey.
Yes.
Legislator Syracuse.
Yes.
Legislator Grozio.
Yes.
Legislator Virtuoso.
Yes.
Carries. Next up, District Attorney Donna, I believe.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is a resolution to support the City of Niagara Falls by signing a memorandum of understanding that is permits them to reapply for funding under the Edward Byrne Memorial Justice Assistance Grant. They've gotten this grant for several years, and this funding will be used to retain 2 civilian police liaisons, support their safe neighborhood, active patrol, and purchase handheld radios.
I have a motion by Legislator Grossi, second by Legislator Virtuoso. Question. Roll call vote.
Legislator Nemi.
Yes.
Legislator Collins.
Yes.
Legislator Bratt.
Yes.
Legislator Godfrey,
Yes.
Legislator Syracuse,
Yes.
Legislator Grozio,
Yes.
Legislator Virtuoso.
Yes.
That motion passes. Thank you. Emergency Services, Jonathan?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We have one resolution here. It's a budget modification to accept $4,599 for repayment for supplies used at a hazmat spill.
Motion by legislator Syracuse, second by legislator Godfrey. On the question? Roll call vote.
Legislator Nemi,
Yes.
Legislator Collins,
Yes.
Legislator Bratt,
Yes.
Legislator Godfrey,
Yes.
Legislator Syracuse,
Yes.
Legislator Grozio,
Yes.
Legislator Virtuoso.
Yes.
Carried.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Next up, public defender, Nick.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is a resolution for 3 different distributions dating back to 2014 so that the county can be reimbursed $1.6 million. And I hope you approve it.
I have a motion by legislator Collins, second by legislator Syracuse. On the question? Call vote.
Legislator Nemi,
Yes.
Legislator Collins,
Yes.
Legislator Bratt,
Yes.
Legislator Godfrey,
Yes.
Legislator Syracuse,
Yes.
Legislator Grozio,
Yes.
Legislator Virtuoso.
Carried. Thank you.
Thank you,
Next
Mr.
item,
Chairman.
Public Works, item 7A, I believe, Mr. Meal, that's you?
Yes, item A is a budget modification accepting CARES Act funds for the Rural Transportation Network in the amount of $461,744.
Moved by legislator Virtuoso, second by legislator Pratt. On the question? Roll call vote?
Legislator Nemi,
Yes.
Legislator Collins,
Yes.
Legislator Bratt,
Yes.
Legislator Godfrey, Legislator Syracuse,
Yes.
Legislator Grozio,
Yes.
Legislator Virtuoso.
Yes.
Carries. Item B?
All right, items B, C, and H are all related to the Slayton Settlement Road project. I suggest maybe we take those together. Mr. Allen described this pretty well earlier. I believe everybody was on the line, so if you have any questions, speak up. Item B is the supplemental agreement for Slayton Settlement Road. That's our agreement with New York State DOT for the project. Item C is award of the Slayton Settlement Road Bridge. We're recommending award to Ed Bauer Construction. And item H is the consultant amendment with agreement for Pluff Harbor Associates. And that's for the inspection services for the Slayton Settlement Road Bridge.
Thank you. I have a motion by legislator Syracuse, second by legislator Collins. On the question? Roll call vote?
Legislator Nemi,
Yes.
Legislator Collins,
Yes.
Legislator Bratt,
Yes.
Legislator Godfrey,
Yes.
Legislator Syracuse,
Yes.
Legislator Grozio,
Yes.
Legislator Virtuoso.
Yes, but everything kind of broke up. So I'm just voting yes, but I don't know what I'm voting on, but. When you're talking.
Sorry about that, but those were items B, C, and H on the agenda. Three awards or three resolutions related to Slayton Settlement Road Bridge replacement.
Okay, all right, thank you. Yes.
Actually, it's G. It's not H. Slayton Settlement Road Bridge, right?
Okay,
Road is G.
okay.
G, yes.
Okay, my agenda is a little bit different, so I think there was an adjustment to it.
It is, and there is no Slayton Settlement. C is Sunset. Slayton Settlement was removed from the agenda because you guys didn't need it, I was told.
Okay, that would explain why I have an older agenda that's a little bit different.
Yeah.
I
So
apologize
this,
for that.
you only voted on B and G right now.
Okay.
Derek, can you go over this one more time, just to be clear, exactly what's being voted on, please?
Go over B and G, again, please.
Thank you.
Slayton Settlement Road Bridge over 18 Mile Creek Supplemental Agreement Number 1. That's the agreement with New York State DOT to fund the project. And item G being Slayton Settlement Road Bridge over 18 Mile Creek Consultant Amendment Number 1. And that's funding the consultant for inspection services.
Okay, and that was moved by legislator Syracuse and second by legislator Collins. Is everybody comfortable with their vote still? All right. We'll move on. So now we're looking at item C.
Okay. So the next item is award of Sunset Drive Rehabilitation and Drainage Improvement Consultant Contract for surveying services. We're seeking to award that to Popley Engineering for design, survey services so that that can be designed in-house.
It's moved by legislator Godfrey, second by legislator Collins on the question. Roll call vote.
Legislator Nemi,
Yes.
Legislator Collins,
Yes.
Legislator Bratt,
Yes.
Legislator Godfrey,
Yes.
Legislator Syracuse,
Yes.
Legislator Grozio,
Yes.
Legislator Virtuoso.
Yes.
Those two resolutions carry. Item D.
Okay, the next one is change order number 1 for the Niagara County Jail Sanitary Lift Pump Replacement Project. That's some just additional work and closing out the project at a deduct.
Moved by legislator Grozio, second by legislator Brandt on the question. Roll call vote.
Legislator Nemi,
Yes.
Legislator Collins,
Yes.
Legislator Bratt,
Yes.
Legislator Godfrey,
Yes.
Legislator Syracuse,
Yes.
Legislator Grozio,
Yes.
Legislator Virtuoso.
That carries. E.
Okay, next one is change order number 2 for the Niagara County Roof Replacement Project. That's adding some HVAC equipment as well as a deduct for the changes that weren't needed in the original design.
Moved by legislator Collins, second by legislator Virtuoso on the question. Roll call vote.
Legislator Nemi,
Yes.
Legislator Collins,
Yes.
Legislator Bratt,
Yes.
Legislator Godfrey,
Yes.
Legislator Syracuse,
Yes.
Legislator Grozio,
Yes.
Legislator Virtuoso.
Yes.
Carried. Item F.
All right, the bridge bearing and lubrication contract consultant amendment number 1, that is to add additional inspection time to cover the entire length of the project needed for construction.
It's moved by legislator Virtuoso, second by legislator Syracuse on the question. Roll call vote.
Legislator Nemi,
Yes.
Legislator Collins,
Yes.
Legislator Bratt,
Yes.
Legislator Godfrey,
Yes.
Legislator Syracuse,
Yes.
Legislator Grozio,
Yes.
Legislator Virtuoso.
Yes.
Carried. And then last would be item H.
Okay, the Robinson Road Bridge Painting and Structural Repairs Project. We're seeking to amend that project to paint the whole bridge rather than just do the ends and the structural steel repairs. We want to paint the whole thing while we have the road closed or partially closed and bagged at this time.
Moved by legislator Brett, second by legislator Godfrey. On the question? Roll call vote.
Legislator Nemi,
Yes.
Legislator Collins,
Yes.
Legislator Bratt,
Yes.
Legislator Godfrey,
Yes.
Legislator Syracuse,
Yes.
Legislator Grozio,
Yes.
Legislator Virtuoso.
Yes.
Carried. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman. Our engineering group's been very busy lately.
I bet, yeah. Treasurer's office up next.
Yes, good evening, Chairman. Before the committee tonight is our semi-annual resolution to approve the distribution of mortgage tax. That's the 1% that's collected at the clerk's office at every closing in Niagara County of a residential nature, which is then distributed to the host municipality, 50% to the host municipality, 25% to Sunny May, 25% to NFTA. So this is just to pass that along, and this is for the time period from October 1 of 2019 through March 31 of 2020. So this is largely pre-corona and very robust numbers.
Thank you. Motion by legislator Syracuse, second by legislator Grozio. On the question? Roll call vote.
Legislator Nemi,
Yes.
Legislator Collins,
Yes.
Legislator Bratt,
Yes.
Legislator Godfrey,
Yes.
Legislator Syracuse,
Yes.
Legislator Grozio,
Yes.
Legislator Virtuoso.
Yes.
Carried. Thank you. Next up,
Thank you.
county manager.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, this is a resolution setting a public hearing for the 2020-2021 maintenance and operating budget for Niagara County Community College. Do you want me to run through the schedule, or did you get it when I went through it earlier?
I got it earlier. Is everybody else okay with that?
The only thing, I haven't got a copy of the budget yet. Did you anybody else get it, or?
No.
No, I haven't either. So I would expect we'll have it. I would expect we'd have it before June 16th. Now the meeting on the budget though will be July 27th, and that'll be a joint administration and community services meeting. And my understanding is Legislator Virtuoso that NCCC will be present, but as I mentioned earlier, obviously that's a long ways off in the grand scheme of things. So I'm not sure exactly what the logistics of that meeting are going to be, but it seems a little premature to make that determination now. So I'm assuming that that I'll get some direction from the chairman and from the legislature prior to that date.
Do you know how we're going to prepare for a public hearing if we're not back in the chambers?
No, and that's what I was. Those are the logistics I was talking about. I'm not sure at this point. I'm sure that we can utilize the technology that we've been using for these meetings, but I'm not sure that's going to be necessary. July 27th is still a month and a half away, and things could change dramatically by then. I'm just not sure. So we can discuss that this week. Have an alternative plan. Make sure that we have the technology in place, whatever platform we're going to use. I'll talk to Bill Flynn about that. Just in the event that we don't have an actual meeting or people aren't present, we'll make sure that we have a platform for it. So we'll be talking about that. We can talk about that this week.
Okay.
I have a motion by legislator Brad, second by legislator Virtuoso. On the question? Roll call vote.
Legislator Nemi,
Yes.
Legislator Collins,
Yes.
Legislator Bratt,
Yes.
Legislator Godfrey,
Yes.
Legislator Syracuse,
Yes.
Legislator Grozio,
Yes.
Legislator Virtuoso.
Yes.
Carries. Item 10 from purchasing.
Hi, this is Maureen Selman on the line. This resolution is to maintain transparency and enhance oversight. Purchasing is requesting that we add language to the existing purchasing guidelines. It only applies to federally funded purchases of less than $2,500 and will make Niagara County's purchasing guidelines match the uniform guidance for federal awards.
Thank you. We have motion by legislator Godfrey, second by legislator Collins. On the question. Roll call vote.
Legislator Nemi,
Yes.
Legislator Collins,
Yes.
Legislator Bratt,
Yes.
Legislator Godfrey,
Yes.
Legislator Syracuse,
Yes.
Legislator Grozio,
Yes.
Legislator Virtuoso.
And that carries. Thank you. Anything else for the good of the committee?
Mr. Chairman?
Yes, legislator Virtuoso.
Yeah, on that last resolution, I would ask that all the legislators take a look at that auditor's report. There were some things on there that are a little disturbing, and that's why we had to change our policy. I don't know if you all got a copy of it, but I did get a copy of it because I asked some questions on it at the last meeting. And there were some things on there that are a little disturbing, so I would, invite you all to take a look at that, what the auditor said.
Thank you. We have a motion to adjourn by legislator Syracuse, second by legislator Grozio. All in favor?
Aye.
The meeting is adjourned.
Have a good one, guys.
Yep, see you.